I guess on my hair, she look all right. And with that actually sitting there like this creams, and I had to have them, sis. All 5 of them. Here, I just had, we're gonna discontinue it, but I had to pick up their book of shadows, honey. Color grade makes cheap fan, expensive breeze, good times. Wow, so serious. Alright, I think we're recording, so we can go ahead and get started. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Torrence here. If you're new to the channel, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button. If you're a returning subscriber, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, honey. Today we are talking about, I know the makeup is looking cute, but that's going to be coming up to y'all Wednesday. Today is going to be talking about my February makeup budget. Yeah. How we gonna get this started? First off, girl, no. They still ain't paid me yet. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. But thanks to the generosity of family and friends, bills managed to still get paid, and we still managed to have a full budget month. So it's like, is we just not gonna, enjoy ourselves during Black History Month? I think not. So, if you all remember, last month we had $8.31 left over from our budget, and with our budget being $175 per month, it gave us a total of $183.31 for the month of February. So I'm sitting back like, okay, Torrence, how we gonna do that? First thing that I picked up for the month was the Lip Bar's 10th anniversary lip kit. I believe every February they do another lip kit. I pick them up every year. It's never an option for me. This being their 10th year, they took their best-selling liquid lipstick here, which is in Boss Lady. I believe this one is also endorsed by Michelle Obama. Comes in this nice, beautiful packaging here. And they finally gave us a lip liner. Today, I am wearing the Lip Bar's lip liner in Straight Living. It's their darkest brown, and I love it. And they had a red lip liner before. This one is called Straight Face. But if you look at this red liner here, you can see that liner is lighter than the lipstick itself. So we could never use this. And although you don't need a liner with this, many people just still wanted a red lip liner from the brand. So now we have Straight Boss lip liner, Straight Boss liquid lipstick, honey. It's beautiful. You all know, reds aren't my favorites, but it didn't matter what color this was, I was gonna get it. And truth be told, I have this this liquid lipstick sitting right over there on the shelf. I've never finished it, so I don't need a new one. But because I got a new one with the new liner, we're going to go ahead and pull these out. Because, baby, I did use this liner before. I tried to record a look with it. Footage was just terrible, honey. There was no way I was going to put that out to y'all. And I can't get this lipstick out. But you know what? Because we don't need it, we're going to keep it in there. But what we will do is take this lip liner and put this with the rest of our stuff. That set there, I believe, was $12 and change, so it came up to $12.52 after tax. I'm trying to remember. If I did purchase this online and pick it up in store, I'll leave the receipt right here. If not, you all just have to take my word for it. Excuse me. Oh, probably just from taking out the trash, honey. But yeah, $12.52, so that's the total so far. Next up was an item I really was hoping to get a tutorial up for. I wasn't able to get it just yet, but there was no way I was going to let it drop without getting it. The new Hela collection, honey. Let's get into it. The one kind I will say is with the Legendary Diversa collection, they had the outside of the box decorated. Although she's cute here like this, the the decoration and things is on the inside, and it's like, I don't know if I'm gonna want to keep this box with it being on the inside instead of the outside, but she is gorgeous. Once again, we got that scarf. So far, I'm 4 for 4 with the scarves. This one doesn't seem to be that wide square one. This is much more long. So you know what? It's a different type of scarf. Gonna keep it. Don't want to open it because just like the others, you can't get a replacement. Has a little card here that explains what was going on. And I did open this just to make sure that it wasn't shattered. But they did come with several layers of bubble wrap. It looks like it's 3. She's beautiful. This is what the palette looks like on the outside. This to me is that type of packaging where you're either going to absolutely love it or hate it. I think it's stunning, so I like it, but I know a lot of people have not. This does have a sleeve here. I'm going to make sure I more than likely keep this sleeve. You're just going to slide it off. It has the shade names on the back. It says we have 20 grams, and I believe this is a 16 pan palette. But you already know, mattes, shimmers, multi-chromes, but what got me is the fact that, boom, boom, look at all them greens. Y'all know greens are my favorites. So to know that they gave Angelica a palette, to know that this is a palette based on green eyeshadows, and I want to see if they can go ahead and focus on the palette instead of focusing on me, honey. Let me see if I can scooch a little closer for y'all. Let me see. Go ahead and let me know what's going on, sis. Okay, and right now I'm trying to record a laptop and make sure y'all getting everything going. So I'm trying to make sure my camera giving y'all a good view. And I think this palette is absolutely stunning. If I just had to pick like what shade is grabbing me the most, that green shade Venom. Yes, ma'am. I am loving the way she looks. But if you all want to see a tutorial using this palette, just go ahead and leave a comment down below and we can get that going for you all. We don't want to damage anything, so we're just going to slide this to the side here. That palette, after taxes, came up to $51.90. I'll make sure I leave that receipt right here for you all. And so let me put that to the side. And $51.90 plus that $12.52 brings us up to a total of $64.42 for the month. And I was sitting back like, okay, Torrence, we $60 in, we still got over $100. We'll be good. You know, it's not much coming out. Juvia's Place Culture. Now, y'all know I got the Lori Trio for Christmas. I was supposed to do videos with that, never got the chance to. So now they done dropped a whole nother palette on me called Culture. And I haven't even used my Lori Trio, so more than likely that's going to get pushed back. And we're going to use this one. This Culture palette after taxes came up to $37.97, which brings my total up for the month for $104.39. I'll make sure I leave that receipt right here, baby. I use my code FUMI to get that 10% off. But to me, this palette is beautiful. I'm a Juvia's Place collector, but just based off the color story, I really don't think most people are going to need this palette. I'm going to open her up just so you can see her. For my personal taste, I feel as if I would have taken half the palette and left the other half. It does not have a mirror, so I'm not worried about opening this wide. But when I just look at this color story, in my head, I'm going, you can keep these, you can give me these, you can give me these, you can keep these, you can keep these, and give me these. Actually, no. Give me the greens, the blues, the purples, and the pinks, and you can keep the orange and the browns. Those are too neutral. I guess it does round the palette out, but if you're going to give me colors, give me colors. We have enough neutrals, honey. Either give me a large neutral palette or a large colorful palette. But because it had this row of greens and this row of purples, and because I have every palette they've ever released, I had to have it. So I'm going to give you a close-up of this palette, just so if you all were debating on whether you wanted it or not, you can go ahead and see what this looks like. But for me personally, if I wasn't a Juvia's Place collector, I would not have picked it up on launch, but I just had to have her. And I think she is beautiful. Like, she really is beautiful, but if you like me and you got every other palette they got, I truly don't see this palette giving me anything that I can't get from the brand already. But had to have her, honey. You never gonna let me, you know, just stop being a collector, honey. I just got to do it. It's in my bones. Last up, well, not necessarily last up, but with these items, it was something special because, you know, Fenty Beauty launched their new lipsticks. And when the brand first launched, I bought every lipstick they have. I collect every gloss except the heats. You know, I don't do tingling, plumping lip glosses. They're just not my thing. But Fenty Beauty dropped some new lipsticks, and I am too excited because I was going to skip them. I'm not going to lie. I was going to skip them. But then the Fenty Beauty Instagram had it where you could do a quiz, and they would tell you what shade was perfect for you, and they would also give you $10 off getting your case custom engraved. When it was just a plain little pink one that they were selling online and all that, I skipped it. When I realized I can get my case engraved, I caved and bought. So this first one came up to a total of, let me see, I think I put these down backwards. Yes, I did. Okay, so this first one came up to a total of $23.32. Grab that one just because I'm like, I wanted something separate, something different. I'll make sure I leave that receipt right here. And I'm like, baby, look at this, look at this, look at this. Actually, no, that's what it was. I almost forgot. The total at first was $33.32, I believe. And then I had to contact them, let them know it was a mistake. They did not give me my $10 off coupon. And that's when they went back in and put it on there, and it brought it down to $23.32. So what I did get was the first shade that they told me about, the shade Mother Love. I was going back and forth between the two lightest nude shades, and they the ones who told me Mother Love, so I grabbed that. And with my case, I told them, because they was asking like, what's your name? I told them my name was Rihanna's gay husband. We know that's not my real name. But then they let it be known the case can only have 14 different letters. That includes spaces and things like that. So I'm like, Torrence, you can't fit Rihanna's gay husband in 14 letters. What can you get there? Robin's Gay Bae. Baby, that's what I put on there. So that's what this says. And I have not opened this to look at it to see if they spelled it right, did anything right. So we gonna be in shock together if it's wrong, honey. It's on there, it's on there. Ah, look at that, look at that, look at that. Baby, look at it. I'm going to see if this camera is going to pick up on there, honey. Look at my lipstick case, honey. It says Robin's Gay Bae, honey, because that's who I am. And you also have this small little bullet case here. You take the lipstick out, and it does have a little covering on it, so we don't have to worry about it getting damaged. I have, what is this? Shade number 4, Mother Love. I believe this is the lightest of the 10 shades. And what you do is you twist this here. I believe that's supposed to pop out. Oh yeah, it pops out first. You take these two pieces. This top piece pops out. Bam. And what you want to do is click your lipstick into this component here. Snap down. You heard it snap in place. Then I can take this cap off here. I can twist this up to see what my lipstick looks like. This is the shade here of Mother Love. But I'm going to swirl this back down. And what I'm going to do is put this straight inside. You want to push it straight in, and it should click into place as well. And I hear the snap. So now that it's in there, whenever I want to use it, I would just twist it like this. I'm going to turn it to the side so it doesn't fall. Actually, I'm going to do it so y'all can see it with the Rihanna Gay Bae right there. You would just twist this like this, and the lipstick shoots out. I will grab it from the side. I'm trying to make sure I don't drop this bad boy. And then there's my lipstick. So, I'm going to put this one together because y'all already know, honey. It's going to take everything for me to ever leave the house with this because it says Robin's Gay Bae. I don't see me ever leaving the house with this one. But that wasn't enough, honey. I had to get a backup. But I did not want it to say Robin's Gay Bae because I'm like, that's the one they gave me the discount for. If you're going to buy another one, you need to go ahead and get something different. So this one here came up to $33.92. I forget, after that first one, my total came up from $104.39 with the Fenty, with the Culture palette, plus that $23.32 for this first bullet stick, brought me up to $127.71. This next one was $33.92. I'll leave that right here. And that brings me up to $161.63. And for this case, I wanted it to say something different. And we're going to look and see what she's saying. Because I am Rihanna's Gay Bae, honey, I had to get one that said Torrence Fenty on it, honey. Look at her. Yes, ma'am, honey. So this is probably going to be the one that I'll be able to carry around with me. I'm trying to make sure it's not a glare and it allows you to see my name. Baby, the one that says Torrence Fenty is the one I'll carry with me because if I lose the Rihanna's Gay Bae, anybody can claim that's them. Torrence Fenty, I'm going to be able to argue up that you need to hand over my lipstick bullet. So, this is the one I should have put that lipstick in, but I called my friend because I'm sitting back like, bestie, can you buy me another lipstick bullet because I'm on the budget and I can't afford to do blah, 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 blah. Called my bestie up, and what I told her to buy me was Pose Queen, because this was the shade I was looking for. Pose Queen was the shade I was going to get, but since Fenty told me to get Mother Love, that's what I get. My bestie showed up and showed out, because I'm thinking when she like, oh, I got it for you, I would be good. Hey, let me first pull her out because I'm in my feelings. Not only did she get Pose Queen, but because it was Black History Month and y'all know Rihanna went ahead and showed out, they came out with a matte black case. And I was like, I didn't know nothing about no matte black case, honey. I had already spent my money by the time it came around. So she bought me Pose Queen with the matte black case here, sis. It ain't engraved or nothing, but it's completely different. So I'm like, oh, I gotta save it. You know what? Because this is going to be dedicated to Black History Month and to Rihanna, I'm going to go ahead and get me one more bullet this month with my budget and fill her up with this one. But because I wanted Pose Queen for this other case, and I don't know, see what I did with her, we're going to go ahead and put Pose Queen in Torrence Fenty because, I mean, if I'm going around already claiming that I'm, you know, Torrence Fenty, baby, you got to go ahead and let me be cute and all of that. And right now I'm just trying to get this bad boy out without damaging it because I know my fingers are slippery. Didn't I just say I wasn't trying to drop her? That's the one thing I will say is, honey, you want to be careful with trying to get these in and out. Once they're on there, they seem secure. But try to do this with completely dry hands. If you do it with lotion like I just did, honey, you risk scaring yourself to death. So now we have two. Robin's Gabe, Torrence Fenty, honey. You can't tell me nothing about it. And we got the new matte black. But I'm probably going to get, which one did she wear? I can't even remember the name of the red. I think it's called like MVP or something like that. Whatever is the red lipstick Rihanna did, we're going to put that in here. But that brought this up for this. And the last thing that I was going to get, because I came up to $161.63. So I'm like, you don't have much left, Torrence. But what I was able to get was something else from the Lip Bar's 10th anniversary. They dropped that one duo set first. And then afterwards, the day of their anniversary, they actually came out and let us know they were coming out with a, what is this one called? A Boss Gloss as well as a tinted lip balm. The thing is, I like my lip balms to be completely clear. I'm not a big fan of tinted lip balms, so I chose not to get that. But I did buy the individual gloss here at $14 plus tax. She came up to $14.81, which brought my total up to $176.47. Thank goodness we had change left over from the last month. So we still have change left over. We did not go over budget. Last month we had $8.31 left over. This month we're only going to have $6.84. But you know what? Still under budget, still carrying change. And I did, you know, try to attempt to open this, but I tore the box up. But I have not swatched this. I have not looked at it because it is a red gloss. And because I don't wear them too often, I didn't want to go ahead and open this. I'm going to save it till I'm doing another red lip look. But I wanted to make sure that I supported the Lip Bar. I wanted to make sure that I supported Fenty Beauty because those are two of my black queens for Black History Month. And same thing with Juvia's place. Like, it seems like almost everything I bought this month was for Black History Month except my Oden's eye. But because they celebrate diversity amongst cultures around the world, not just one. Because, you know, like with the first one, I had Tina the Fancy Face. So I'm like, you know what? I don't mind supporting just women around the world, period. I don't mind supporting diversity because we need that in the makeup world. But I'm not going to lie. For the month of February, my focus was trying to get as many black-owned beauty brands as I could going. And I think I did a nice little job here. I don't have many things. This isn't a big haul this month because many of the things I purchased was expensive. But I do want to let you know, things should be back on track. Once again, I still have not been paid from the job yet. But I have family and friends helping me. I still have savings, so things are back on track. I do have a doctor's appointment with the specialist next Saturday. So that's going to be the main determining factor on what's going to be going on, whether it be another operation, more therapy, what's going on. That specialist is going to make the final call. But I'm sitting down looking at everything. I'm looking at my face like, hunting, It's closer to the end of the night. This makeup's still looking fabulous. I got to go ahead, put up all of this stuff that I just showed y'all because even though I bought it, I've purposely made it my business not to use any of it until I showed it to you all. These Fenty Bullet lipsticks, honey, I'm about to be online posting pictures talking big crap. Talking big crap because, honey, you not Robin's Gabe Torrence Fenty. That's not you, and I got them held up backwards, but I thought that was looking cute, even while I'm going to still talk stuff. But with nothing else, I hope you all truly did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Also, leave me a comment down below if you all want to see tutorials or first impressions on any of this stuff. Make sure you stay tuned on Wednesday because the eyeshadow and lip tutorial for the look that I'm wearing today will be up. I'll leave all tools and products in the, well, not tools. I'll use all products that I'm wearing on the face in the description bar below, just in case you want to know what I am wearing. But I'm recording this video on a Sunday. This video will be up on a Monday because I do miss you all, and I already promised somebody else this to be up on Monday, and I don't want to break my word. So with nothing else, I hope you all remember to practice, continue to stay blessed, and until next time, goodbye, YouTube.